It's coming along. Looking good. We're just taking a break. I bought guys a chow and some soda. We'll take a break. June and Rex are busy putting the scaffolding. June's making the form for the cement post. I started the morning by splitting the teams up. Rex, June the Kubo maker, and Lawrence stayed with the Bahay Kubo. Their job was to do the scaffolding and also begin to make the panels, the 4 panels needed to make the mold for the columns. As you see here, they made the panels and now they're nailing it together. And after they nailed it together, they put a long vertical support for each panel in the middle. That's so when we pour the concrete, sand, and stone mixture into the column form, it won't bulge. Also, all 4 sides were nailed together and then secured with tie wire every so many feet. That way, when that huge amount of weight starts to get poured in, the columns and the column form doesn't bubble or give way. The rest of us, me, Bunso, and June, the matinee idol, went to the front of the property to work on the fence. We had to reinforce the fence vertically and also put a few horizontal wires just to make the gaps smaller. Today's goal was to make at least 2 forms for 2 columns and get them poured so that they would dry for a couple of days. This was Saturday, so they would be allowed to dry for Saturday night all the way through Monday morning, since we would not be working Sunday. And we are doing more reinforcement of the front fence. So we went 1, 2, 3, 4 deep, and they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 reinforcement, so they can't get in. You know, just making it hard for them. We've been working close to 10 days on the fence. All right, so it's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Work is continuing. We are still reinforcing the fence. Basically, barbed wire is now about about $35 per 10 kilogram. And the hut builder, Lawrence and Rex, they're starting to pour the columns for the legs of the hut, the elevated hut. So they made the forms for 2 of the side columns, and they're starting to pour cement and combination of small rocks. That's how you form a column here.
This wood, this good wood, cost me $400. It was 21,000 pesos, so a little bit over 400 bucks. About 4,100, 4,000. Yeah, it's about a little over $400. Since we're using super thin plywood, when they formed the column, they put a third reinforcement in the middle so that the wood doesn't bulge out. So that's how you form the column. And it's tied too, so it doesn't bow. That's nice because June is also a carpenter and a mason. Two that's formed, and we have two more to go form. And I think they're about a fourth of the way up. Bahay Kubo. Getting excited, getting very excited. It's going to be an awesome place for them to hang out. Just to give you guys a update, the waterwork bastards never showed. Giving them till Monday. Then it's over. And the Kubo's coming along. When they used the cocoa lumber, when they made the cocoa lumber 2x4s, they didn't use the two slabs that are like on the tree. They were like throwaway stuff. So June made a nice little bench for us to sit when we're eating or when we're just messing around. So that's pretty cool. and mix really good.
The first column is done, so the crew began to work on the second column. After they put the forms up, secured them, tied them, they started to mix concrete again, and we started to pour for the second column. The goal is to do 2 today, have them dry for the weekend, and then start Monday on the next 2 columns. After the cement is poured, you have to let it settle a little bit, and then you have to put a very long steel rebar or iron rebar inside the form, and you have to work it up and down inside all the section of that column. What this does is it ensures that the cement goes into every square centimeter of that column, and you don't have air pockets. When the air pockets dry in the cement, what you get is a very rough column with lots of holes where the cement didn't fill in. So you have to drive the rebar through up and down to make sure that cement is compacted, there's no air pockets. If the air pockets isn't driven out when the cement is drying, once it's dry and the forms are then removed, it looks like there's missing chunks or pieces of the cement column. And jokingly, the guys will say that the termites have eaten away at it. What you don't see in the videos is the difficulty of getting water to the lot. Rex and Lawrence often would stop after we run low of water. They would go back down to the river with the tricycle, and they would literally bucket by bucket fill the 100-gallon and the 50-gallon buckets we had, so that we had enough water for all the mixing, the pouring, and of course cleaning of the tools, washing of our hands, etc. It's almost the end of the workday. It's a Saturday afternoon, so the boys decided to hide the mahogany trees by putting coconut leaf fronds on them and making sure that the cement was covered in tarp.